Hey guys, this is Greg at dogsanddoubles.com, on Insta at dogsanddoubles, and I'm up at Poulin Auctions in Skowhegan, Maine, and I'm looking at some of the great doubles they have coming up in their spring 2019 sale, which kicks off on March 30th. So stay tuned, we're going to go through these guns, and we're going to show you why you're going to want to check out poulinauctions.com and put some bids in. Hey guys, so as long as human beings have been around, there's been trends. We've been susceptible to trends. You know, there's been everything from the type of clothes we wear, how we have our facial hair, and in the case of guns, there's always been a trend about how light guns are. And starting around World War II, makers started making lighter and lighter shotguns. And what you see right here is their attempts at making a 12 gauge as light as it could be. This right here is a John Dickson Boxlock shotgun. So an Anson Dealey Boxlock, and it's what's known as a 2-inch 12 gauge. So what that means is it's a 12 gauge shotgun, but it shoots 2-inch cases, or 2-inch shells. So you know, 12 gauges typically come in 3-inch, they come in 2 3/4 inch, 2.5 inch, and then for a gun like this, you have 2-inch. So it's a little tiny 12 gauge shell. I think they loaded them with 7/8 ounces of powder and lead. So it's basically around a 20 gauge load, but it's a 12 gauge size. And the reason they did that is they wanted to give shooters, the average adult shooter, a really lightweight gun, but they didn't want to make it as a 20 gauge or a 28 gauge because the scale of those guns gets quite small. And in your hands, they don't feel as, they're not quite as comfortable. And the British especially prefer 12 gauges over anything. So they wanted to take a 12, make it as light as possible. They came out with these little tiny 2-inch 12 gauge shells, and they produced guns like this. This one right here has 27-inch barrels, has a Churchill style rib. It probably weighs 5.5 pounds. I'm telling you, this is just an incredibly dynamic, light, lively gun. And today, you know, this gun in its day was probably made for walked up grouse shooting. They would carry these things because it was so lightweight. It was just a nice gun to carry and just really quick to bring to your shoulder when a bird flushed. And that's perfectly suited to a lot of the upland hunting that we do today. You know, this would be an ideal gun for hunting, you know, grouse and woodcock. The shells that you put in this, the 2-inch 12 gauge shells, they're readily available. They're easy to get. You can buy them from a couple different companies. You can have a box of them shipped to your house. They arrive in 3 days. And a box, you know, a full crate of them, 10 boxes, that should be enough ammo to last anyone a season. And this little gun, you know, overall it's just really nice. It's very tight. Very unusual for a Dickson. You don't see a lot of 2-inch Dicksons. That makes it special. The fact that it's in its case here, has this nice label, just really presents itself well, makes it really unique. What I like most about it is it's estimated to go from, let's see, $1,500 to $2,000. So it's, you know, it's pretty affordable. It's basically the same price as what you pay for one of those new Dickinsons that are made in Turkey. You can get, you know, the real thing, a Dickson that was made in Scotland, 2-inch 12 gauge, you know, as light as a 20, feels about the same in your hands. And, you know, it's just a little more special, a little classier all around. And it's coming up at Poulin's at the end of March. I think it's on the 30th they're going to be selling this one. So if you like what you see, go to poulinauctions.com, search for Dickson, and you'll come up with this 2-inch 12 gauge. Check it out. I'm sure you'll like it.